Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from asortofinterestinglife.com. You're joining me on top of a hill as we look across some of the plains of Shropshire there, and we're about to head down this rather nice country lane, down to the little boat that I live on, humble narrowboat Tilly, and we're riding a Mango bike single speed. I normally, or for over a year, I've been riding it as a fixie, but as you can see, we're on some pretty bumpy road here, so I've switched it over to just normal freewheel, so it's a standard single speed bike. You can see here that we've got the two brakes on the front to indicate that I'm not using it as a fixie. And really, I just wanted to do a little bit of footage just to test out my new GoPro. I've got the Hero 3 White Edition, and also I thought that this might be quite a nice little trip and a little bit of footage to share with some of you who watch my boating videos. Just a little bit of the sort of bike riding that I do when I'm heading out to go to work, and obviously heading back to the boat in this instance. We're going straight down the hill to Tetchell, where I'm moored up, and the main road that we came out up to this point on would have led us ultimately up further on to Ellesmere, for anybody who pays particularly close attention to my videos. And yeah, like I say, just wanted to share a bit of the footage of the sort of places that I go. The bike ride out here is not the most rural one. I do sometimes come from the other direction and do a much longer bike ride than this to get out to the Tetchell and Ellesmere area. But in this case, I thought, well, I want to do a nice little bit of downhill footage so I can hopefully not be pedalling wildly and keep the camera a little bit stiller, particularly as you can see we're on these very, very bumpy roads. And so I biked straight out down the main road. It's maybe about 8-mile bike rides in and out, or well, each way, so 16 miles on a weekday, first thing in the morning and last thing at night. But when this is the way that you start and end your day, particularly if you just paid notice or paid attention and enjoyed that rather nice sunny scene from the top of the hill looking across the Shropshire Plains, it's fantastic. When I'm heading into work in the mornings, I'll be going back up this road at maybe 7 AM, very early basically, and you can imagine that on a Sunday morning in particular, there's very few people out, very few cars. I mean, you can travel miles upon miles without hitting another person and when I say hitting another person, I mean seeing another person for a very, very long time. And as you get to the top of the hill, you have that amazing view across the Shropshire Plains. Sometimes early in the mornings you have mist going across it, and as the year passes, obviously the sun's in different positions in the sky. Sometimes it's completely dark, or maybe not completely dark. I very rarely get up that early when I'm out of this sort of area to go to work. But when you have mist on the ground and the sun rising and you're biking down the main road with nothing on it first thing in the morning, it's absolutely beautiful. You often get that perfect sort of golden sunlight lighting up the scenery, and I just love it, as I'm sure you're familiar with. Anyway, we are now approaching the canal, and as you can see, we will sneakily cut across here, and here we are on the towpath next to this rather beautiful house. And really, I suppose this is the sort of time that I should wrap this video up as we approach Tilly that's moored up just ahead. I'll say thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to see plenty of boating and also plenty of biking. I have a very good announcement and an excellent, well, for me it was certainly a surprise, and I hope that you'll enjoy how I'm going to be fetching you a lot more biking in times to come. And certainly, as you can see there, the inflatable kayak on the roof. Now that I've got the GoPro, we're going to see a lot more kayaking, biking and general outdoorsy stuff. So thank you very much. Check out the other videos, like I say. Feel free to subscribe. Add me personally on Facebook and Twitter. And of course, feel free to check out my books. The Narrowboat Lad is the first of the boaty ones, so you might want to check that out and help me out and support the videos. And until the next time, have a fantastic day, keep it bike worthy, and farewell.